Hello train modeling fans, this is Christian Milan again with another Gold Rush Bay miniature here, and this is going to be a Victorian style train station, also done in HO scale like the rest of my buildings. Now, what I've tried to do is make a Victorian train station as detailed as possible, as it is a centerpiece for most layouts. This train station is the first thing people see when the train comes into the station, so I want to make sure that the model of this is as intricately detailed as possible. And you can see from the dormers at the top to the widow's walk railing at the very rooftops, and all these windows here, very intricately designed. And I know it's really tough to design bay windows and actually model them in physical form when you actually make your model. So I wanted to make it very easy and make a completely assembled model, including interiors, which I'll show you in a second. But starting from the base, actually, I wanted to make a wood plank base to make it look as realistic as possible. So you could paint it, give it a nice plank wood appearance. And if I go along the sides here, you can see the poles and the pillars supporting this roof on the platform. And the station name, Gold Rush Bay Station, you'll see at the front there. And all around the sides, you see these towers and these reaching windows to kind of accentuate the verticality of the Victorian style. And as you can see, the train station does open up along the sides, so you can access the interiors for painting and whatnot. These interiors also can slide out. You can paint these benches to whatever color you want, and once complete, you just slide it back in there. There's also on the sides in the middle here, you can see, for people waiting. And that's the reason why I made the windows so tall and reaching and diaphanous here, so that you could see inside the model, and you can light it as well. I put enough rafters in there so you can hang lighting if you want to, and of course it's accessible in any way because of the hinges along the back. And I put an impression of a clock on the very front. I didn't want to put an actual working clock because I wasn't sure what sizes and what kind of style most people want in their layouts. So you can see that silhouette there with all the Roman numerals on the front. And if you wanted to, you could install your own clock or just leave it as is. Either way, the light would shine very nicely through this clock. So this is the back of the building. As you can see, I made it very detailed. Most layouts you won't see the back, but I wanted it so that if you wanted to, you could see through the model and all the other details of your layout. And of course, you can light this inside. And starting from the bottom here, I actually made a ticket window that if you want to, you could put someone in there on top of the wood plank floors. And people can go up the steps into the building. I put dental molding under the cornices here and all the brackets that you would see in traditional Victorian housing and architecture. Well, that's my model of a Victorian train station, first of its kind from Gold Rush Bay, fully assembled with interiors. If you have any questions or if you want to just reach out to me, you could go on my website at goldrushbay.com. They're available for purchase and they're also on eBay for auction. Thanks so much for watching and happy modeling.